What's going on, YouTube? It's Jack, man, and I'm back with another Inside the Mind of a Diamond wannabe champ. Uh, I don't even know, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, inside the mind of somebody who plays Rainbow Six a lot and just wants to potentially give you some tips on how to get better, improve, things of that nature. So I got a couple different clips that I'm gonna show today. Uh, if I can find the first one, yeah, it's right here. It's a defense on border playing upstairs. I kind of skipped ahead just to like the initial kill. I like set up here for a spawn peek. We're playing upstairs on armor lockers. I think I said. Playing here, if you ever want to run this peek, it's decent. It's usually going to give you a good chance to get a kill unless you get droned out. If you get droned, I'd probably back it because they'll probably pre-fire it. But another thing is like kind of like right there where right here, like where the wood is broken on the far left, where it's like a little bit of plank left, and there's still some whatever. Like the part on the right is how you really want to break it on the left side. I just messed up. You want to like put it on that left side, and then you can hold it from like all the way back towards like east, so you don't have to be all the way up on the window. It makes it harder for them to shoot you. But I just messed up, so like that's a good tip if you ever do it. You can just break like the left side, and like really where that little brown plank is that starts like that creates the outer layering of the window. That's where you want to elbow at. If you elbow that, it'll break like the bottom part of the window that's like wall, and it'll also break that little slit of window at the top, and it won't be like a big hole. It'll be harder for them to like see you there. So that's a nice little tip when you're breaking windows for peaks and stuff like that.
I hear somebody.
You should always peek that as an attacker too. If you're not gonna drone it, you should always quick peek it. You should never just run out right there. It's the easiest kill if they have aim.
Man, jump, man, jump, man, jump, man, jump, man, jump, man.
Yeah, man. I was locked, man. Jump, man. But let me see, man. I think I'll hold this for a second, see if anybody else peeks it. And I hear that they got a shield character. My teammate that's calling that is playing like armory lockers where the objective is, where you can walk into objective from outside, if you know what that is. So I'm pretty sure, like at this point, I know that they're gonna run like a shield character probably on that door. So I'm probably gonna make a rotate here.
Hey, my fault. Hey, Dre, can you watch it for a second?
Yeah, so the shield character's here. So he was trying to kill my teammate on the left side. That's Kaid, because he heard him. So he didn't even see me. And the shield character can't shoot me because he's Montaigne. So it's like the freest kill ever.
Sucks, bro. Watch him, Dre. If he tries to do something right here, watch him.
Yeah, so I'm about to put this Malusi down. And if he peeks, my teammate's going to smack him. He obviously knows better than to peek. So he backs. I start trying to get the kill. I hear somebody else shooting behind the shield. People are going to try to do this all the time, bro. If you just completely disregard the Montaigne and just aim past him, it's literally the easiest kills ever.
Stop.
Like, pre-fire it, you know what I'm saying? Easy stuff. So these are the last two, Montaigne, Nook security. So I'm sure she's probably going to try to play behind the Montaigne. The Montaigne was not good, man. He tucked in the corner and tried to shoot from there. The impact messed him up. He couldn't see, and it was a free kill. I'm pre-firing this because I don't know where she is inside security. Like if you think they're gonna be there, you might as well pre-fire it. You got so many bullets, and run into a kill. It's an easy ace.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was a quick one. I'm gonna run I think I have a couple that are a little more methodical. Like this one's like a longer video, a longer gameplay. So, and it's attack on Clubhouse upstairs. I don't even remember this one that well, but I think it was like a 3 or 4K maybe. Right now, so we see they have a bandit. Right now, I see they have a bandit and a Valkyrie. So my initial thought is I see my teammates claymoring off a garage. So my play is to get the walls.
Tell them B mode straight line.
But I want to get this another good tip is if you're ever running like hard breach here, I recommend running ace here, just because Well, thermite's fine too, but it's just like a little less room for error, if that makes sense, because you only have two charges. Like with Ace,
Yeah, I'm coming.
I like to
Give
get
me a
this
second
wall into
now.
construction because they usually never do anything. Like you see, this isn't banded. Like this is a like basically right beside objective, and people like to play construction a lot. So if you can open this, it's pressure, even if you don't plan on pushing it. And ghost pressure is always good because it makes guys rotate into other angles, and that's what you want. So I get that first, and then I get my Thatcher to get this wall. So I was gonna try to make a run hole, but they have a bandit trying to trick. So my play is just to ace both sides and make him have to like move from wall to wall. I'm gonna get something open. That's the play, like to have some sort of line of sight. So they have a tube, which we didn't account for because he wasn't scanned. So my play now is to drop and to look for the Valkyrie or somebody playing downstairs because usually when they have a Valk here, there's going to be a cam somewhere around objective, and someone's going to play underneath objective with a nitro. Like if it's not the Valkyrie, it's someone else with a nitro. Or like, just because it's an easy play to stop plant because the floor is soft. So I hear somebody right
One's in
here
here. One's in
inside.
here.
Yeah, like I'm letting
I
them
think.
know. So I'm going to
There's four
drone
ping under
probably, I
us.
think. Yeah, I drone. So I'm in a good spot right here. They can't really wall bang me through the door. So I figured I'm gonna just go ahead and throw my drone and hop on because if they shoot the door out, I can hop off. Yeah, sure enough, she's right there. So I think what happened, I barely touched her and she got down. I think what happened is right here. She was playing that, and I think I pre-fired it and hit her, and she strafed over to the right because after I hit her, she strafed over
One's
to
in
the right.
here.
I could
One's
hear her
in here.
moving,
I think.
and then when I droned it, she strafed back over. So I tapped her through the little bend, whatever.
Valkyrie's dead. No more of that nitro sesh from below if you try to plant.
Yeah, so that was huge, bro. Like even if and
Vigil's
there's
downstairs
Vigil,
as
so
well.
there was two downstairs, which is good for me. So I pre-fired it. Now this was a bad pre-fire by me. Like I saw him at like head level, but he was down some stairs, like as you can see right here. So really, if he pushed up, I should have expected him to be higher up, and I'm pre-firing it at like a crouch, not even a crouch, like almost like below crouch, like almost prone angle. And you always want to pre-fire at head level or crouch level. Like there's no reason to pre-fire where you get a body shot. So that's really on me. Like I adjusted to head right there, but I was just late. So right there, I tried to pre-fire him through the soft wall because I figured he would run to bar. I think I was just late.
Vigil's in bar right now.
So I'm just shooting because.
Vigil went bar. He's gonna go main steps. He's gonna come bedroom. I'm trying.
So I'm making the assumption that he doesn't want to push back to me, and he's just gonna push the main steps, like up the stairs towards bedroom. Because I figured, why would you push back to me
Trying to tell you right
when I
now.
know you're there,
He's gonna come bedroom
But
construction.
he's
Vigil's
coming
still bar
back
right
to
now.
press me, which is interesting. Like right there, I don't really know how close I was to his head, but
Was in bar right now. Vigil's bar.
I was definitely spraying at him. Now right here, I made a crucial mistake. Like I know they're they're upstairs, so this was a terrible play for me
No,
by me to like strafe out of here or walk out of here without checking my left because somebody could have walked down the steps from objective. Like I'm about to check in now. Like he could have already been down those steps to my left, or he could have been in garage. Like I think my boy was calling out Malusi running out in garage, so she could have easily run out and killed me if they had calls or comms. Like that was a bad play, and I kind of got lucky. So you just got to check your angles where like people can be, because there were two different ways they really could have been. Really three if they were in blue, but more than likely two because those are direct pathways to objective. So obviously I
Vigil's bar
check
right
it, I
now.
realize right there, so I back up and I drone. So I keep shooting, and I don't want to keep wasting my ammo because there's four left. So I decide that I just like there's the and there's the run out by the Malusi. Like that's in garage. So like if she was down there earlier, she could have ran out and killed me. But I take note of that, and I just decided to go ahead and put a breach on this wall because more than likely he's either going to be in here or he's going to be back on this door on my left. So I put the breach, and I think he hears it because he's straight back door. So I pre-fired anyway, which is good because he was strafing off. So right after I pre-fired it, I go crouched. So then when I strafe it again, He's looking up. He has to adjust. He misses.
Vigil's dead.
Headshot. So that was a decent recovery right there, and that was good mechanical movement. Malusi, she was upstairs. She rotated up, so I just decided to take these steps. I hear her above me anyway. So there's Malusi right here. Potato, decent aim. Actually, shitty aim, but that's good aim. And yeah, I think that was a 4. Yeah, it was a 4. I didn't kill. I don't know who I didn't kill. One of them guys I didn't kill. That was a 4. Decent little play, man. Just made up for the bad awareness at times by some good mechanical movement and some pre-firing. Pre-firing will at head level and will pretty much always help you. Like pretty much always. Like it'll give you the tactical advantage. Because your bullets will be coming out first, essentially, in most case scenarios. So I think I got this one right here, and then one more, like a really good clip that I like. I think it was that ace. I wanted to save it for the end. So I know they're up here, so I'm just kind of trying to see. I want to play it slow. Yeah, I heard them up there, so I just kind of wanted to see if she would peek it. I didn't want to like move anymore once I did it. She slow peeked it. You should never slow peek anything. You should usually quick peek it if you know someone's there. Like I peeked that kind of slow, but I just strafed it, and now I'm holding a tight angle. I know they're playing upstairs. This is on sorry. This is on Canal, by the way, and they're playing downstairs in the basement objective. And everyone loves to play like upstairs here. So like our plan as a team was to like take control of upstairs. Me as Bravo, I wanted to get the Malusis and any other utility that I could hack because they think they had a Malusi the round before and it was detrimental to us. So I ran a Bravo to try to counter that. But I think that, yeah, that was a frost. So I see that Legion right there. He's in objective. And I know that there's 2 places he can rotate. He can rotate main steps and go down. And I know that my teammates should have some pressure that way or about to. And then he can rotate this hallway that I'm about to look, this door, and go down yellow. So my play is just to hold this and just see if he rotates this. Because he's not going to keep shooting at that door forever. And I know he's going to make that rotate at some point. And so let me actually run it back a little bit. Okay, so yeah. So after I shoot at him, he shotguns. There's a soft wall. I'll show it to you actually really quick. So after I'm fighting him right here, you can kind of see it. There's a soft wall to my left. Like if you look at that little like cabinet, and then like the blue wall, the cabinet, and then there's a soft wall. He shotguns that after. So I know he's on that side. So I just keep holding it really, because I know after he shoots these shots soft wall, he's going straight back to the door and peek it some more. So he shoots right there. He doesn't get me. I see his barrel right there. Free. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, sometimes it's really just about like letting guys play too aggressive. Like, you know, like he pretty much gave me that. Like just because he wanted to kill, he thought he was like smart by like continuously strafing different like things. But I knew he was gonna come to that angle at some. Like you can hear me like saying how bad they are.
We still got a minute, so I'm gonna try to start getting some reminders and some hallucination.
So now I'm just drawing him, trying to get call outs, get some utility.
Malusi right here.
So I got that Malusi, but I didn't get the Omai because we're not making a push there. So I didn't want to waste a Bravo hack on a Malusi when we're probably not gonna throw anything or use it for anything. So I see that with my bathroom.
Well, mine's downstairs near bathroom, and
Call it out to
door going towards yellow. One's on yellow, bottom of yellow, Valkyrie. Valkyrie's bottom of yellow right now.
So I see the last 2. Obviously, I'm hopping. They're both downstairs. You got to make that push.
Valkyrie.
So the Valkyrie, I knew she was bottom of yellow. So I knew that she was going to be the closest person to me. So I figured I need to just watch yellow steps. Because at the worst, she can push up yellow steps.
Bottom of yellow.
And there she is. She tried to make the push up to me before I could get to her.
That's one was with mine. He was not seeing bathroom.
So I give a call and I drone again. Like just drone it. Like it might as well just drone it, you know. And there he is coming straight towards me.
Bottom of yellow.
Now I probably could have killed him, but I hit this Legion. That hurt. See, he starts shooting at me. I just back off because it's like I got the Legion in me. We got the plan off. I don't need to die for no reason, you know. Even though it's a 4v1.
You're lucky
My
that Legion
team
was
finishes
there.
it. So yeah, another just good example of just like playing patiently and just playing off of like your intel. Like even in the beginning, I didn't even drone. Like I wasn't droning that much. Like I shot the window out and I could hear him, so I just played it. She walked right into my crosshair. Then again, I get into a gunfight with the Legion. I just hold a different angle. I wait for him to walk right into my angle. Like sometimes you just gotta let like the enemy do the work for you for real. Um, but yeah, I think I got one more right here. This is a defense on bank bottom basement floor. I don't know. I run Malusi a lot, bro. Like Malusi is a great defender on or a great defender on six. Like if you don't really know who you want to use, you're looking for like a op like to run on siege because I would suggest like manning a few ops like that you really like that you can get really good with the guns with because every gun recoils differently. But like, but like, I really do love Malusi. Like, I just run her because of she just got no flaws. Like, other than the fact that she's kind of heavy, but it doesn't even feel like she's heavy when you roam with her. You know, she's a skinny body, small hit box. She's just a heavy footed op, and you can really run the horizontal sight with her. Like, but she's got great utility. Like, she's just all around a good op. She has a ACOG. I mean, the gun is good. Good pistol with a red dot impacts. You know, like she's very
Yeah, they're
useful.
already up here too.
So I was gonna get those hatches, but I had a late start putting my Malusis down, so they started shooting, and I just didn't want to run it like just be a sitting duck getting
They're
the
already
hatch.
up here.
So I hear them about to drone, so I just say freaking I'm gonna get the hatch. But they start droning me and they're lying to me, and I don't want to just get pushed, so I just decide to leave. I
I'm
get
cooked
pinged, but I
now,
just say
and I
freak it
can't
because
get
I'm
into it.
right by objective. I can just push the steps and retreat if I need to. So I hear somebody above me, third floor right now,
Where did he die from?
which is why I moved to this spot on the steps. Now I like this spot right here for where I'm at because they push open. I gotta listen. I gotta hear them push all the way up to the door, double doors to my right, and I'm tucked on the wall. If they push steps, I should be able to hear them, and they have to get down the steps and catch me on this angle, like tucked in the corner. And the only other like potential place they could push me is from the hallway to my left towards main lobby. And more than likely, I'm gonna hear that. So I just kind of sit here and sit still because I want to let them give me my sound cues and I don't want to give them any feedback to where I am. So I hear him right now shuffling around above me.
They're like right
Now,
above
but
me.
on my right, I hear the Habana hitting the hatch on my right. So he's right on the steps. Like I hear him like super close. So I decided to make this strafe right here because if they both swing me at the same time in that corner, I'm cooked. Even if even if she runs into the metals and makes the noise, because they're like I'm just not gonna have enough time, and it's a 2v1. If they have good aim, I'm dead. So I want to make it a 1v1 if the Habana strafes me. The whoever there is, I find out later that it's a lion, but at the time I didn't know who it was above me. But I didn't want them to both have an angle on me, so I strafed right here so that it would just be the Habana that could see me if they were to both swing. So I hold here. I see the laser sight from the lion, as you can see on the metal bar right here. Hold on. I'll run it back a little bit so you can see. Yeah, right there. I don't have a laser sight on Malusi, and it's moving, and I'm not moving, which lets you know it's not me. So I know they're coming down the steps. So once I hear her hitting them hatches, I strafe back over slowly because he just did the line. There's no way he can hear me. So now I'm just holding the angle waiting. He comes down the steps. That's the first kill. So I think it was a 2v4, but my teammate just died. So now it's a 1v4. So I make my move back down steps. Check here on my right, and I hear drop. So my next objective is to check Bank Vault to see where they are there. I don't see anyone. Last second, I hear this Ash. Now, this Ash comes around the corner with a pistol. So she basically sold. But I'm not even going to talk about that. So she dies. I hear somebody coming down the steps slightly. Amaru. So I know the hatches are blown up, and I just killed two on main steps. So my thought process is to make a rotation. So I go here above hatch, and then I throw an impact so that they can't hear me when I make my drop. So I hear I know from earlier that there was a call that someone dropped from bank, so I'm still thinking about bank, but I don't really know exactly where they are. And then I hear that Ying is in server. Yeah, so here's the call on Ying and server. So I know they're away from each other, split up. So I get drone right here. So I know she knows pretty much where I'm at. I don't know if they're calling it out or what. But I just decide I want to take this gunfight with the Ying before that Habana can really make a play on me. Because I think she's in bank or somewhere like around there. So I impact that to get her attention, and I swing it. So I rotate an objective, and right here I start to hear the Habana from bank. So right there, low key should have died, but I mean the movement wasn't bad. Like I mean, if you're ever gonna play something like this, you should only give yourself a couple seconds to get the kill and get out. Like you shouldn't stay there. So like as you can see, like right there, I saw her. I put some shots off at her, and then I got back behind bomb. I was also crouching, so I was changing head level up. So I decided right there, I'm just gonna go ahead and change up because there's a minute left. Like he's got time to formulate an attack. I don't want to stay in the same spot. Also, if you notice, I don't know if you noticed or not, or if you guys noticed, but right here, like when I rotated back here, I rotated behind this brick, and I stayed behind this brick because if he were to hop in or try to spray through the soft wall for some reason, this brick is gonna give me coverage, so I can't get killed from across the wall right now. He'd have to come from behind me in the hallway or from bank. So they're giving me the call bank. So my play is to strafe him before he can strafe me. And then I want to hold this tight angle right here. But they're saying he's going back B-bomb. So I'm going to make this play right here, but I'm not going to push all the way in. I don't know why. We had a random, we had a 4 stack, and the random was hard ping, and I don't know why, even though I was getting soft pings. You should always soft ping, never hard ping if you're playing with your teammates. But he flashes it. He doesn't get me. I play behind the wall. Easy ace. But yeah, man, I mean, right there, really it was just aim, like a little bit of aim, and just movement, man. Because like if I would have pushed back down those steps into that door, that Habana was probably in bank vault waiting on me, and I probably die unless I just snap her. So it's like you got to have some positioning, and also like give yourself like the best ability to move, if that makes sense. Like every time I made real moves, I was making noise. So like like when I dropped the hatch, I made noise, you know. When I like just being able to mask your sound is just so beneficial on this game when you're doing things. When I killed the Ying when she was in objective, like I blew the softball up with my other impact. It's like being able to distract or like mask your own sound is huge because you'd be surprised how much you can really hear. Like when I was sitting on the steps, I could hear that line creeping down. Like you gotta Siege is so sound based, so you can create a lot of advantages on this game. But yeah, I know I haven't posted in a while. I'm really trying to get a little better. I'm gonna try to do like once a week at least, if not twice. But yeah, man, I appreciate it if you see this, like and subscribe. And I'm be back on here, man. I catch y'all.